Welcome back to ECA Tech. Today I want to share 4 web development tips that'll help you level up your skills and build better, more efficient websites. Whether you're just getting started or you've been at it for a while, these tips should give you some fresh insights. Let's get into it. Tip number 1, start with mobile-first design. I can't stress this enough. The web is increasingly being used on mobile devices, and if you start by designing your site for smaller screens, you'll be forced to prioritize the essentials. When you design mobile first, you're not only making your website more accessible to a larger audience, but you also force yourself to focus on performance and user experience. Once the mobile version is done, scaling up to larger screens is usually a breeze. Trust me, starting small pays off big time. Tip number 2, performance is key. Speed matters a lot. Your users won't stick around if your site takes too long to load, so make performance a priority from the start. Start by compressing images, using lazy loading, and minimizing your CSS and JavaScript. Also try to reduce HTTP requests and consider implementing caching strategies. A fast website not only improves user experience but also helps with SEO, which means more traffic for you. It's worth the effort, believe me. Tip number 3, write clean semantic HTML. This is all about making your code easier to understand and more accessible. Semantic HTML helps screen readers and search engines understand your content better, and it also makes your code a lot easier to maintain. Plus, it's just good practice. Clear, structured code is always easier to debug and collaborate on, especially if you're working with a team. And tip number 4, don't ignore accessibility, or A11Y as the cool kids call it. A lot of developers forget about making their websites accessible to people with disabilities, but it's an important part of building inclusive web experiences. Things like adding alt text for images, ensuring proper color contrast, making sure your website is navigable via keyboard, and providing captions for videos are all easy wins. Plus, accessible websites often rank better in search engines and reach a broader audience. It's really not that hard to implement, so make accessibility a part of your dev workflow. So there you have it. 4 web development tips that'll help you create faster, more user-friendly, and accessible websites. Design mobile first, optimize for performance, write clean HTML, and always think about accessibility. Keep these in mind, and you'll be well on your way to building amazing websites. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below. Happy coding!